Hello everybody and welcome to Birdsnest Designs. My name is Denise Cox and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada, and I am super excited to be here for Tutorial Tuesday tonight. I've got something a little bit different to share with you tonight, so I hope you're going to pop on and watch along. Leave me a comment and let me know you're here. Just trying to get my iPad set up here. It's an antique iPad, so bear with me. There we go. Hi, Carol. Hi, Sandy. I'm glad you guys are here. Hi, Gail. Okay, lots of you popping on tonight. So tonight I have a really fun project to share. It's a non-card project, something that I've been working on over the last 3 nights, or this will be my 3rd night, and I thought, why not share with everybody watching the super fun project that I'm making for my amazing team members and my wonderful customers for a little happy mail. So I just want to point out that I've got my January host code written up here in the corner. And if you place an order in January using this host code, if it's over $60, not only will you qualify for Sale-A-Bration, but I will also send you a pack of these beautiful paper lattice embellishments in the beginning of February. So at the end of January, I close out the host code. I order all these up for everybody who qualifies, and you'll receive these in the mail. So these are the paper lattice. You get 10 of these beautiful lattices to use in your projects. And what's nice is it's brown on both sides. So sometimes it's white and you can kind of see through, but I love these. They're super fun. Okay, so that being said, let's look at what we're using tonight. So I told you last week, and I'm sure you'll keep seeing this lovely paper. This is my favorite Sale-A-Bration product this year. This is the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. As you can see, it's 6x6. You get 48 sheets, I believe. Let me just take a quick look and see if it tells you. 48 sheets. So you get lots, and you get 4 of each pattern, which means there's 12 patterns. It's gorgeous, okay? Like, it just makes me smile every time I look at this beautiful paper. I am very excited to tell you that this is the 4th pack that I've been through already. So this is number 4. I love it. Like I said, I love it, and I'm going to share it with you guys because it's gorgeous. So I'm using that paper. I've got some Night of Navy cardstock here, and I'll go through the measurements as we go. And then I've got 2 stamp sets pulled out. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use for this. I've got the Daisy Lane, and then I've also got Special Moments. Now, Special Moments is another Sale-A-Bration product. This one is free with a $120 order. So as you can see, there's amazing, wonderful sentiments on here in gorgeous fonts. I love that it's mixed fonts, you know, that's so trendy right now, and I love it. So we might be using this. We might be using this. I'm not sure yet. All right. So we're also going to use the Cloud Punch, my favorite punch so far out of the catalog. Well, I do love the Ladybug one too, so I'm not really sure, but this Cloud one's pretty awesome. Okay. Oh, lots of you here tonight. I'm so excited to see you all. Welcome. Okay, let's get started. So the first piece of cardstock that I have here is Night of Navy, and it measures 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it in half at 5 1/2 and again at 8 1/4. So you can see those 2 score lines. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to get my bone folder, and we're going to score it on those lines. So we're closing the card. Well, it's not really a card, the cardstock this way. And then we're going to bend it back this way. So what we're making is a little Post-it desk calendar, and it's so super cute. You guys may have seen these in the past. They've been around for a while, and I love making them. So I hope that my customers and my team members love getting them as much as I loved making them. All right, so here we've got this fold, right? Next thing we're going to do is I have a piece here. Set that aside. So this piece of Night of Navy measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some designer paper. So out of this gorgeous stack of paper, I went through ahead of time, and it was a hard decision because, as you can see, it's all gorgeous and I truly do love it all. But I've chosen to use this beautiful piece here because I think it goes really nicely with the Night of Navy. And I'm going to mention that the blue that we're seeing in this designer's paper is actually Misty Moonlight. So this is Misty Moonlight, but I like how the darker navy behind it just kind of makes the whole thing pop. So that's why I've gone with the navy. All right, so if I can find my adhesive, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just attach that. I just put a new seal in here, so sometimes it takes a bit to start it. Okay, so we're going to attach that onto the front of my card. Just like that. Okay, I keep calling this a card. It's not a card, it's a project, so bear with me. Don't mind me when I say card. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we're going to take this piece here and we're going to open it up, and on the inside we're going to choose another designer series paper, and I love polka dots, so I've chosen this one. And here's these beautiful lovely rainbow stripes on the back. But we're going to hide those for this project, and we're just going to attach this on the inside. And I love that you can just mix and match all of the patterns from this paper and your project looks amazing because they're all trendy, they're all the same colors, color scheme. It's beautiful and so much fun. So now what we're going to do is attach this card front, or this piece, onto the front. So I'm going to use my Tombow, and the reason I'm going to use this is because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room once I get it down. With the seal, once it's down, it's a little bit hard to maneuver it if you need to scooch it over a little bit. But with the Tombow glue, it does give you a little bit of grace. So I've got the glue on here. Now I'm going to take this front piece and I'm going to line it up just like this. Okay, so they're flush on the top. You'll notice that when it's closed, it lines up perfectly. Okay, isn't this fun? I love it. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, I have another piece of Night of Navy here that measures 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, and I'm going to attach that onto my front bottom. And if anybody's made these, I'd love to see in the comments if you've made these before, or what you think of this project and this gorgeous paper. Like I said, I have my antique iPad open in front of me. It's good for viewing and for reading comments. Okay, so I've got that on. Oh, you know what? I want to scooch that up a bit, which is another reason why I used my Tombow on this too, because I don't want it to be too close to the bottom, and you'll see why in just a few seconds. Okay, so that's straight-ish for sure. Now, this little adorable calendar. Okay, so these are from Tailored Expressions. I was able to purchase these from my friend Moira, who owns this Making Memories scrapbook store in the Cusp. She had some of these in stock. You can order these online. You can make your own. They're very easily accessible. And these are adorable. Okay, so as you can see, they're little flip calendars with tear off. So we're just going to tear that top cover off right there. But here we have each month. And Carol's saying that she's made them, and yes, she certainly has. I think I've received one in the past from you. And I also got a beautiful project for Christmas this year from Carol that had one of these darling little calendars in it as well. So they're super handy, and there's a lot you can do with them. So we're going to, again, because I want to have some wiggle room, I'm going to put this on with my Tombow. And then I'm just going to center that on top of our Night of Navy cardstock here. Okay. All right, so there's the calendar. Super cute, right at the front. Now we're gonna decorate. And decorating is my favorite part. So I get very excited to do that. And we're going to use these gorgeous rainbows And we're going to use these clouds. Okay, again, from that same Sunshine and Rainbows paper that I love so much. The cloud punch that I showed you earlier, watch this. Perfect. I'm pretty sure I showed you this last week, but I'll show you again because I love it. These clouds are so, so cute. So I see Alana is joining us too. All right, so here we go. We're gonna cut this off. Now we're gonna choose clouds. I love this one right here. It's so fun. Little sunshines in the cloud. So we'll pop that out too. Okay, so we're gonna use 2 clouds. And then I wanna use one of these beautiful rainbows. So to do that, I'm just gonna simply snip it out with my scissors here. There's no die or punch, but that's okay because it's really not that hard. You'll see it just takes a few seconds to just cut around. It doesn't get stuck on your other side of your hand. We're just gonna cut it out. So I love when you find DSP, and Stampin' Up's had a lot of it lately, where you can like cut it apart like this and make your own embellishments and your own imagery. Is awesome. So here we go. Oh, I'm missing the comments. Okay, there we go. Oh, my mom's watching with us tonight. Hi, Mom. Okay. She was here the other day on Sunday. We were having a nice visit and crafting, and she was helping me get all of these projects ready because I've made quite a few of them. Okay, so you saw that I just went ahead and I attached that cloud on there. Now I'm going to attach the rainbow. And again, I'm using the Tombow because I want that wiggle room. Okay. So we're going to attach that on there. And then we're going to take a second cloud. Hi, Jackie. Oh, I miss scrapping with you too. I know this nonsense of not being able to get together is getting old. Okay, so I've got dimensionals on the back of my cloud. And now we're going to attach that right over top of this. How cute is it? I love it. Okay, so one more thing we're gonna do. Now this is where I wasn't sure which stamp set to use. So I'm gonna watch my comments, and I want you guys to take a vote and let me know which one you think I should use. So I've got this sentiment here, I think you're wonderful. And I've got this sentiment here that says, it's your time to shine. Now which one, watch in the comments, you can write wonderful or shine, and let me know if I should use the special moment stamp or the Daisy Lane stamp. So I'm watching the comments, and I'm gonna continue on this project, watching what you guys are suggesting I use. Okay, so while you guys are commenting, I've got some just regular 3x3 Post-it notes here, and they're thick. So as you can see, they're quite thick, right? And I'm mailing these. So what I decided to do was just cut it in half. Oh, that's not quite half. Somebody's gonna get chintzy Post-it notes on that one. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and cut and taken it in half, right? And now, oh, everybody wants shine. Yes, I love it because that's my choice too. Although I do think you're all wonderful, I think that it would be a lovely reminder for all of us to see it's your time to shine on our little desk calendar. So we're gonna now open this up, and inside we're going to put our Post-it notes. So this one has the normal backing from a Post-it pad, and this one of course doesn't because we tore it apart. But it does have the sticky. That sticky is not gonna be enough to hold it in place. So what I'm gonna do is just put more of our Tombow glue, and then we're gonna put this in here, and we're just gonna eyeball it, make sure it's nice and flush. And what's really awesome about this is once you've used all of these Post-it notes and you just have that last one remaining, you can just go right ahead and add another pad on top. So you can continue to use this calendar all year long, and just by replacing that Post-it pad. Okay, so it appears that the shine is the winner. So awesome. Okay, I always have scraps like this, and my mom could attest to this because she does most of my prep work, and she always laughs at the fact that I use all these little 1/2-inch strips all the time. But I never throw them away, or rarely do I throw them away, because they always come in handy for these awesome sentiments, right? Okay. So I've got a 1/2-inch strip of basic white. I've got my Memento black ink pad, and it's Your Time to Shine is the winner, and that's from Daisy Lane, which can be found in the annual catalog. And here we go. Let's give it that a stamp. We're gonna center it. Oh, that's not very centered. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try that again. 2 sides to every piece of paper. Remember, girls? Always 2 sides to every piece of paper. Okay, stamp it again. Much better. All right. So now that we've done that, I am going to trim that to 2.5 inches. I think is roughly what that appears to be. So I've got my paper trimmer, and I'm just gonna, could have cut that first, I guess, but I wasn't thinking about it. So let's just trim that to 2.5 inches. And now we're going to take the back of this, we're going to put 2 dimensionals. Oh, I did that wrong. We don't want any I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I'm going to take those dimensionals off, and I've stuck paper to them so they're no longer any good. 1 dimensional. We want to put it behind the its, so the front of it. And then on the other end, we're going to put just a little bit of glue. And then when we peel this off, and we're going to layer it across here, the reason I only put the 1 dimensional is because this already has a dimensional behind it. And by just putting the glue, now 1 dimensional here and here makes it nice and flat and even. Okay. So finishing touch on this. Now these are a retired embellishment, but I absolutely love them, and I think they go wonderfully with this project. So I'm going to use my resin hearts that were from the last January to June mini catalog, and if you were in my Stamp of the Month club, you would have got these 1 month, so you probably have them in your stash still. We're just going to put 1 single red heart right there. Okay, so what are we thinking? Here we go. Let's see. This is the finished project. Excuse me. And there's the front, and then it just stands up like this on your desk or by your phone or on your counter, wherever you want it to be. Can you guys see that? Isn't it awesome? I love these. So super cute, super awesome project, and a lot of fun to make. And like I said, I've been busy making these since Sunday. I've got 60 of them I've been making, all a little bit different. And I'm sending them to my amazing team members on the Birdsnest Stampers and some of my wonderful customers too. So there we have it. Isn't that cute? Now, if anybody who shares my video tonight is going to go into a draw, and whoever wins, I'm going to send you this one that we just made here tonight. So share away, comment that you've shared, because sometimes it won't allow me to see who it was that shared. So come back here and tell me you've shared it, and then I will draw to see who gets this in the mail. So there we go. Again, if you guys want, here's the measurements. This is really rough and crazy, but I will have this posted on my blog tomorrow. So you can check that out at createwithbirdsnest.ca, and I'll have the project, the video, all the measurements. I'll be there for you, so you can really easily recreate this. And if I can find a link on where you can get those sweet little calendars here, I will also post that if I can find it. So there we go. Thank you all so much for being here. Remember, the January host code was right here, and anybody with an order of $60 or more on that host code will get a free package of these lovely paper lattice in the mail in February. And you'll also, of course, get your Sale-A-Bration. And if you ask me, my choice would be, of course, the Sunshine and Rainbows paper. So I'm glad you guys all love this project. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday evening with me here crafting. I can't wait to see you again next Tuesday, and I will have another fun project to share with you all. So thanks so much, ladies. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Have a great week, and I will see you all real soon.